All right, in this video, we're going to show you the 4 different ways that teams score points in football and the ways that you'll see most commonly on TV when you're watching football or if you're coaching it, playing it, whatever it may be. But these are the 4 different ways that teams will score points. So getting right into it, the first way to score points is, of course, scoring a touchdown. Now, what scoring a touchdown means is that the ball has to cross the goal line with a player holding it, okay, or maintaining possession, as you'll often hear announcers say or coaches say. So meaning, when they have the football in their hands, they either need to run it across the goal line, or if they catch a pass, it has to be past the goal line. Now, the goal line, of course, is a line that stretches from sideline to sideline, and it's often marked by these orange things in the corners of the end zone called pylons. And all the player has to do is break that plane, meaning just the tip and the nose of the football needs to cross that line in order for the referee to put his hands in the air just like this to signify that it is a touchdown. But that's all that needs to happen. The player's body can go over, but the ball needs to break the plane. That's what the referees are looking for, is for that ball to break that line, and then the referee will call it a touchdown. Now, when you score a touchdown, it's worth 6 points. A lot of people think that's worth 7, but it is worth 6 points. And we're going to get into how teams will get that extra point in just a minute. But the most important scoring aspect in football is, of course, scoring a touchdown. And when a team scores a touchdown, it puts a ton of stress on the other team to then have them score a touchdown in order to stay in the game. Because oftentimes if a team scores 2 touchdowns, then they're really in the hole and they try to climb back out of it. And just like the offense who tries to score points against the defense can also intercept the ball or pick up a fumble and try to run it back to the other team's goal line as well to try to score a touchdown. So it works both ways, with the defense trying to defend, but they can also get the ball and then try to score. Now, after a team scores a touchdown, there's 2 options they can do. They can either kick the football or they can run another play. And we'll start with the first one. So when they kick the football, also known as a PAT, a point after touchdown, it means they're going to try to kick a field goal through the field goal post in order to get 1 point. Now, if the ball is successfully kicked through the uprights, of course, it will give them 1 point. And then that's where a lot of fans will see it's 7-0, okay? So you score a touchdown, 6 points, and then you kick the football through the uprights. That makes it 7. And this is what a lot of teams do. About 99% of teams will do this after they score a touchdown, is they'll kick the field goal to have that 7 points, just because it's a lot easier to do, especially at the higher levels in the NFL, college ranks, and even sometimes in the high school. It's a lot easier just to kick the football. Kickers are that good where they can make it pretty much 99% of the time, and there's no stress of kicking a field goal. Teams can also drop kick, which is rarely ever done, but essentially what it is they're going to drop the football, similar to how rugby drop kicks happen, where they try to drop the football and then they're going to punt it up through the uprights. Again, this is a little bit harder to do with an American-sized football, and just because the shape of the football, it doesn't drop as easily as a rugby ball and doesn't pop back up, so it is a little bit harder to kick. So a field goal is probably what a lot of teams are going to go for. The second way to score points after a touchdown is to run another play. Now, the ball is going to be put on the 3-yard line, and teams have the option to just run another play. Now, if they make it, it will be an 8-0 ball game. The 6 points from scoring a touchdown, and then the 2 points after. So this is what's called a 2-point conversion that a lot of teams will go for. And the 2-point conversion, it is a high risk, high reward, because if you get it, you make it 8-0. So if the other team scores and they kick a field goal, it's 7-0, and then you score and make it 8-7, you're up a point. Now, the high risk factor in this is that obviously if you do run another play and the pass is incomplete, the run gets stuffed, whatever it may be, you're then losing 7-6 when really you could just kick the field goal and made it 7-7. So that's the high risk, high reward in the 2-point conversion. Like you said, when you're watching games on Sundays or Saturdays, you'll often just see the team score a touchdown and then kick the ball through the uprights to make it 7-0. The next way to score points in football is to kick a field goal. Now, what a field goal is essentially just like we talked about with the point after, where the team's going to line up in a field goal formation and try to kick it through the uprights. The only difference is they can kick it from wherever they want on the field, okay? So when you kick it after a touchdown, it's 1 point. When you kick it anywhere before you score a touchdown, it's going to be worth 3 points. So that means a team can line up from 20 yards away, 30, 40, 50 yards away, whatever they want, and they can try to kick the ball through the field goal post, and if they get it successfully, it will be worth 3 points. And the final way to score points in football is through a safety. Now, this is one of the few ways that defenses can score points in football. And essentially what they're going to do is if they tackle the quarterback or the running back in their own end zone, it's going to result in a safety. So let's say the offense is going this way and they're trying to score points against us. However, the defense is able to sack the quarterback or even tackle the running back in their own end zone. This will result in a safety. The referee will put his hands in the air just like this, and it will be a safety. Now, what a safety is, it's very beneficial to the defense because it will award them 2 points. Okay, so as soon as they tackle or sack the quarterback in their own end zone, they're going to get 2 points. After they score the 2 points, the team that just got sacked or tackled in the end zone now has to kick the ball off to the other team. So it's a double whammy. You get 2 points and you get the ball back for your offense to go and score more points. But that's the way in football that all these points are scored. There's 4 different ways, main ways that teams will try to score points in football. As always, if you do have any questions at all about the scoring system, let us know in the comment section below. We'll try to help out as best we can. We hope this video helped. You can follow us all on social channels at Victory Sports. We're pretty active pretty much every day on posting there. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.